Hey everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Bayou Outdoors 365, presented by Bayou Outdoor Super Center. I'm your host, Patrick Dennis. Yes, it's dark outside, but you know what? It's that time of the year. You're either getting up early to go on out to do some deer hunting, or you are getting off the deer stand this time of the evening after you've done some during the afternoon. So, you know what? I think we're going to probably be going out to maybe do a little deer hunting for this weekend. But for this week's show, we got some cool stuff we're going to be sharing with you. I've already shared a little bit of this with you, but I'm going to share a lot more. What we're going to do is that I'm going to highlight that trip we went on to Caddo Lake with Vince Richards, where we got some great footage of it. We had a chance, you're going to see a combination of footage from that. That's going to be me using the regular camera there, my phone, and then also using those Ray-Ban smart glasses there, the Meta glasses. So you're going to get some different perspectives there on it. So we're going to have that for you this week on our show. You're going to have a chance to see a segment that's going to be a little bit longer drawn out, where we're going to see a bunch of the different fish catches that Vince does and I do, and we'll have Vince talk about the technique and all of that as well. We're going to show you some beautiful shots there on Caddo Lake also. So we have that for you. So we're going to start things off. First of all, I'm going to show you some cool little beauty shots there of Caddo Lake, and then we're going to show some of the different catches, and then we're going to, the big one there that I got a little overly excited about too. So we got all that for you this week and more. Bayou Outdoors 365. We're going to get going with it right now. Oh.
Oh. You got the camera on?
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get both these. I got both of them rolling here.
One of the things we want to stress is that when you're selecting a contractor, make sure that they're actually doing their due diligence. This was an insurance claim. Insurance paid for this roof to be fully removed to the wood deck. There was actually multiple layers of felt up here, so we're taking that down. We're taking pictures. We could supplement that to the insurance. But make sure when you're hiring a contractor and they're going off your insurance scope, they're doing everything that insurance is paying for, like tearing down to the felt, and they're not cutting corners. So if we were to leave the felt up here, we wouldn't really be able to see what kind of decking issues are going on below. So make sure that when you're hiring somebody, they're going to do it the right way the first time.
Buying an RV should be easy. I found the perfect RV for my family at BayouOutdoor.com. Bayou Outdoor made the whole process so easy with their great low prices. They have popular name brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, and Forest River, with hundreds of floor plans to choose from. If you think buying an RV is going to be a hassle, you just haven't been to Bayou Outdoor. So stop wasting time with other RV dealers and get your family camping now. Bayou Outdoor Super Center, Bossier City, Louisiana.
Take a step back into the past at Port Jefferson Outpost in historic Jefferson, Texas. Come experience the nostalgia and charm and so much more. Stop by for ice cream and sundaes, cappuccinos, lattes, made just for you every day. And don't forget to grab some fudge to take home. Port Jefferson Outpost in Jefferson, Texas. Find us on Facebook and at ptjeffersonoutpost.com.
under the red wall.
Look at him, look at him, look at him.
That sucker hit it as soon as it hit the water.
It doesn't look giant, but still it's so much fun.
I mean, hit it.
That is,
Look at that bait.
yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, he got me buried in the grass.
It was like combination grass and fish.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big now. I think he, oh my gosh, I hooked him in the back.
What the heck?
About that.
What the?
A little bitty old fish.
He must have went for it and then got hooked. Have you ever hooked one in the back?
I have not. Come here, girl.
First, I thought you were in the grass.
I thought it was too.
Deuce right in front.
Ho, 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 ho.
Good one.
A little bit better. On that fluke. Definitely. Oh, he's out. Damn, gummit.
One cast later.
Well, we're finding some.
So tell me as you get up there to fish, what's the secret to fishing a fluke, fishing this thing?
Be patient.
Be patient.
Like, yeah. It took me a long time to learn to be patient. You gotta, don't work it too much on the top.
Do you just jerk it underneath it?
I'm just working it back real slow and letting it sit, and man, they'll pull on the line. You'll know when you get a bite. That acted like there's a little school there with that one hitting it so fast. Oh, he let go of it. Man. He had the tail. I pulled my pants down again. Yeah, you know, old,
Got it. Got it. Seems like a good one. Oh my gosh. That is a good one. Whew. That's a good one. Hey, I'm sorry I caught your fish. I saw you caught your leftovers. Caught your leftovers you couldn't do.
Dude, I love it. How about that? Thank you, Jesus. That's awesome.
Hey, one little slip, it would have come out. That hook just fell right out.
It doesn't matter. That was what's coming over on this side.
Found it. Got it up and running again. Yeah, the screen had gone black, so you know the code.
Right.
And when it's turned sideways.
Now that one was weird because I was reeling the bait in.
Folks, bring your taste buds and check it out. We're Bayou Deli and Casserole Shop. These are 4 of our most popular sandwiches: the Black and Shrimp Po' Boy, the Labouche, Muffaletta, and the Man Shack. Your taste buds will thank you. Oh, yeah.
It is called America's Rose Garden, and it all started in 1974 on nearly 120 acres on the west side of Shreveport. The American Rose Center is celebrating 50 years of growing roses, Easter egg hunts, family events, and Christmas in Roseland. And for the first time ever this year, Independence Day fireworks. Today you can find award-winning roses among the more than 7,500 growing at the home of the American Rose Society. Celebrate half a century with us this year at the American Rose Center, not your typical rose garden.
Oh my goodness. There's more than one. You got one too, don't you?
Got one double.
How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Hang
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Hang on.
Oh.
You got the camera on?
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get both these. We got both of them rolling here.
How about that?
Done double crop, double bass. Wow. That is crazy, dude.
Dusty, you don't do this on the Carolina rig. How about that?
I wonder how much that, what do you think that weighs?
It's a good 3.5 pounder.
My gosh.
You got the big one.
Oh, at first I was like happy for you. We went after that, and then all of a sudden I saw the swirl come up behind mine, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's awesome, man.
Me grab one of those or what?
That's the way you end the show. Let's see if I can videotape this. We just ended this trip with my buddy Patrick Dennis is wearing them out.
Wow.
How about that? We did a
Wrapping up the trip, Caddo Lake. Vince, incredible job. Got our biggest one of the day as we get ready to wrap this sucker up right here. Check that out. Indeed, indeed. Let's get him back in the water now.
we know you want your own.
Commercial power equipment, mybigmower.com.
Hey everybody, Patrick here, Bayou Outdoors 365 on behalf of Hunters for the Hungry, and the deer season is already underway for this year. And we just want to say thank you to all of you who've harvested a deer and donated it to Hunters for the Hungry. And thank you to the processors who've taken those deer in. Because you know what, when you drop off your deer at one of the processors that's going to take that deer and give it to Hunters for the Hungry, they do not charge you the hunter. Hunters for the Hungry takes care of paying them. And in the end, that deer meat goes to local organizations to feed people in your community. Now, if you don't know where to take your deer and you want to donate it, just simply go to the Hunters for the Hungry's webpage and you can find a list of processors there. And don't forget, like I said, those processors are paid by Hunters for the Hungry. So where does that money come from? Well, it comes from, one way is that whenever you go and renew your hunting license, there's a place there that you can make a donation to Hunters for the Hungry. But let's say by chance you're watching this video and you don't hunt, or you just want to make an additional donation. All you have to do is go to the Hunters for the Hungry webpage and you can make a donation there. So make a difference this hunting season. Go out, have a successful hunt, and in the end, donate that deer to a great cause. Hunters for the Hungry.
I've been out here about 12 years guiding. I've been fishing the lake for about 30 years, and all I do is bass fish. So I don't crappie fish, or we'll chase the white bass in the wintertime and November through January, but I've got a passion for largemouth bass. I've got a passion for showing people the lake. This lake, we got trees out here that are 400 years old, and so there's nothing better than to have somebody from, I've had people from Russia, China, Australia, South Africa, Poland, that come here to this lake, to see this lake, and so I love the fellowship side of it. I love showing them the lake, and I love trying to teach people, like this morning we figured out they didn't want the top water, so we adjusted and we blew it up. So I mean, it's just, I like trying to figure out things and letting people see how someone who only fishes caddo, how we break down the lake and how we adjust to how temperamental these fish can be on this lake.
And you're strictly Caddo Lake?
That's it.
And bass is your thing?
That's it.
Okay, so if people want information or whatever, how do they get in touch with you?
They can find me on they can Google Caddo Lake Fishing and Fellowship. It's on my hat.
Yep.
Or they can find me on Facebook, Caddo Lake Fishing and Fellowship. Find me on YouTube. It's easy. My email is gethookedoncaddo@yahoo.com. It's easy to get a hold of me.
We can always say catching fish is the ultimate goal, but what is your ultimate goal on a fishing trip and bringing somebody out?
It is some of that, but I also like to build relationships. I have a lot of friends in the Dallas, Austin, Houston market that, that have been coming with me for 10, 12 years. So I enjoy building relationships.
Hey everybody, this is Hunter Brown with Antler Shed Deer Blinds. Again, we get tons of questions about our different models and windows, and today I wanted to show you what we call our bow gun model. And this is actually a bow gun drop. So all of our bow windows that we have, actually, you pull this little barrel here and you can slide these bow windows down as far as you want to. You can let it go like that and it'll go all the way. Kids can shoot right here on this shelf. It makes a great kid window, but you can also shoot a, like I said, a crossbow out of it. Now in this particular style, we do make what we call bow gun slider and bow gun drop. So this right here, this particular model is our drop window, which means that it has the drop rifle windows on each side of the bow window. We also offer this model in a slider, which is a bow gun slider. So this would have sliding windows on each side of the bow window. So this is, like I said, this is getting to be a real popular model of ours. That's what we call our bow gun model.
Pretty much all the seeds to plant for the fall and winter, from wheat to oats to blends. We got 4, 5, maybe 6 different blends, to small bags of greens or clover, you name it. Just kind of everything that you could plant right now we've got, along with some different attractants and whatnot, and deer blocks, and of course corn and bran.
So we are electrofishing this morning, which is one of the tools that we as fisheries biologists use to sample fish populations on many of our lakes in northwest Louisiana and really all over the state. It's our most common sampling tool, and really we typically are mostly looking at bass or crappie with this method, but we also can use it to collect a bunch of forage fish and look at the things that those game fish like bass are eating. And it's a way that we as biologists get to collect a lot of fish in a very short period of time. Gives us a good picture of what all is present, not just the fish you might catch on a rod and reel, but the little fish, the young fish. Gives us a pretty good picture of the entire population. Typically are collecting bass as our primary focus, which is the most popular game fish nationwide, certainly in Louisiana. But we will, in certain sampling techniques, certain times we'll pick up every fish that pops up when we're doing our what we call forage sampling, or our species assemblage sampling, where we look at everything from the tiniest of fish all the way up. So. Well, the voltage and the amperage vary quite a bit considering the type of water that's present. So depending on what's dissolved in the water and how conductive it is, it changes. But we're producing an alternating, or this is actually a pulse DC energy. And what it does is stuns the fish temporarily. So it's an awful lot like having a muscle stimulator. If you've ever been to a doctor with a sore back or something, when the energy from our prod pole there hits the fish in the water, it makes their muscles tense and twitch at the same rate we're pulsing this energy out. And so it stuns them. They can't swim when their muscles are twitching. It causes them to turn and float up, and then we can net them. In a matter of a few minutes, they recover from it. It allows us to collect a lot of fish that we can release back live, and we haven't done any harm to the resource while we're doing our sampling. So we monitor fish populations on all public lakes in the area, public rivers. It gives us, it's what we as biologists are supposed to do, monitor these things, check for changes in the population. It's what the tool we primarily use to know if we need to do something like limit harvest, change a regulation, something like this. Usually when we're doing this, we sample for a set amount of time. It's how we monitor it, and we report things in catch per unit effort. So it's a number of fish caught in an hour, things like that. And we can pull up on the bank, we weigh and measure fish live out here, and typically release most of them unharmed back to the lake. We also typically do this at night when the fish are in the shallows. Also, by doing it in the evenings, we're not disturbing anglers that are out, trying to spend their time fishing. We don't want to get in the way of somebody's enjoyment, and so we do a lot of this at night. So you may see us if you own a home or a camp or something on a lake. You may see us come by and hear a bunch of rackets and lights. And chances are that's us.
Buying an RV should be easy. I found the perfect RV for my family at BayouOutdoor.com. Bayou Outdoor made the whole process so easy with their great low prices. They have popular name brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, and Forest River, with hundreds of floor plans to choose from. If you think buying an RV is going to be a hassle, you just haven't been to Bayou Outdoor. So stop wasting time with other RV dealers and get your family camping now. Bayou Outdoor Supercenter, Bossier City, Louisiana.